Hey everyone, this time I turned the microphone on. So, I think I did. I did, didn't I? Is there microphone sounds coming? Yes, there is. Okay, today I'm gonna finish what we started the other day, or on Tuesday, the last stream. And you know, I've done a little bit of a comparison between the yeah, well, before we go, we'll just take a look of the old mini Afterburner versus the new mini Stealthburner. And I'm gonna say, I'm impressed. It's a big upgrade. It really is. This thing is solid compared to its predecessor, which I found kind of floppy. That's the best way to describe it. The floppy tool head on the 2.4. I haven't done anything other than a little bit of a new part that I made and attached the tool head here. I haven't attached the tool head. That's not attached, is it? Oh, it is attached now. Okay, so basically, yeah, the whole back of this is now a solid square. This is where we're attaching to the rail, the carriage on the rail. In this case, in the old one, that's where we attached the carriage on the rail, and all that was holding it was 2 screws. And you can just, even with me just, you know, pushing it, it's moving a lot, especially for a tool head. And yeah, you can't move this. It just doesn't move. So now this will not move in relation to this. And I think that's part of the problem with the mini Afterburner, was that it moved around. It was never really consistent. So the other thing I've gone and done in between streams is, of course, I have a tool head board, which I'm going to be able to use, no problem. I'll be able to pump 24 volts where I need it. But the old connector for the back of the tool head board was like this. The new part for the back of the regular one is like this, which basically helps build that solid square. So I needed basically the same thing. This is a little more solid because it's a tiny bit thicker than this in places, but you know, it's got the same, you know, the bottom's all carved out. It's probably lighter because it doesn't have all this extra plastic and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what that is there. So that is, like I said, solid. The only thing I don't like is I find that these change their, you know, when you put the heat sinks in them, it changes them. Does that make any sense? So I find that, you know, it doesn't look like it's straight, but it is. Like between the heat sets and the heat sets, yeah, everything's good. So I'm very, very happy with how solid this is. This is like much more solid than this. I put it back together just to make a point. You know, there's the 2 screws. I obviously didn't use the right screws because they shouldn't go through and push into here, which they don't. So, next thing I need to do is start putting all this back together. First things first, we're going to put the Y carriage on. I've already strung the belts because I knew that was going to be a real painful thing to do. And yeah, it was not fun. So now we'll reattach the carriage. And after the carriage is attached, yeah, we'll be able to attach the tool head, and that'll be it. Music's a bit loud, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it is, actually. It's crazy loud. Why was it up so high? That's a little bit better. Yeah, I should be talking way above the music. Perfect. Okay, I can't hear it, but I can see the I don't know what you'd call it, the level indicator. And hi again, Jeff. So, this shouldn't actually take long. I'll have to figure out what wires what, because we'll need to change the pin on the back, on the board for the hot end fan. that'll need to be changed to whatever pin I hook it up to. That needs a 24-volt source. Watched Joel's video the other day about the all that guy's stuff, like the free Star Wars stuff and all that on printables. So I think I'm going to start trying to print some of that stuff with the well, I say with the MMU, and then I look across, and of course it's completely disassembled and taken apart, but yeah, I think that's going to be something I'm going to look into in an upcoming stream, is to get that back on its feet again, get the filament sensor going. It's ready to go. It just needs to be reassembled. Oh. And the other thing I have going right now is I have a half-built Nevermore to go into Trident. So that's another thing that needs to be done. But I don't know if that's really a streamable thing. Maybe it is, because, you know, yeah, I'll probably stream that. There's no individual video out there on installing Nevermore, so that makes sense. The other install I did was just as we built 2.4. Okay, so now I think that is everything there in place. What needs to happen now is I need to take this back part. This needs to come off, be installed on here. Nevermore for switch wire. Yeah, that'd probably be pretty easy to do. You could probably just attach it underneath the right side of the bed at the front. There's like lots of room there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, just right at the front near the where the front panel attaches. There's that one screw. You'd have to somehow, I don't know, create some type of bracket. But that one would be easier. On Trident, because the bed moves, it's a little different than the solid mount. Because you want it right underneath the bed. You want to be able to pull the heat and move the heat around as well, eh? Or at least I want it. That's what I want it for. That can't be attached anymore. No, it's not. Okay. Yeah, so you can even see that these are actually going like that. And once I get everything pulled up together, it's things shaped differently. Okay, so this is going to probably loosen everything up. Oh, lovely sound. Isn't that? It's what you get when your insets aren't exactly straight. They sing when you screw something into them. Is that still in there? Oh yeah, there. That's what's holding it on. So basically now we, instead of this 2 screws holding this thing on, this is now held on by 5 screws. So that's going to be like totally different when it comes to how solid this is. Okay, so I need to find whatever screw had this. What held this together? Not that. I thought these were 3mm. They are. Okay, let me find something like this, which would be much more ideal than those big long screws. It looks like they want flush. Do I own those? Is that them? like, I might have those. I'm like, yeah, I do. The only problem I see is they're Phillips screws. And I'm sure everybody knows how I feel about Phillips screws. What are you going to tighten them with? Magic? Sorry. Okay, that'll work. No, it'll work so far. Up until the point where I actually need the magic. I literally don't know how I'm going to do this. I somehow need to get these on there. And get the other ones in there at the same time. Like I understand how I can tighten these. Nope. Nice. That's not what we want. Oh. Ah! Whoa, that's blinding. Who put that light there? That's better. Okay, so that's one of them. I mean, like one side. The trick is to now get the other side in. And the reason that's the trick is because otherwise I have to replace all the belts. Hence the magic. No, just kidding. You know, I can see it. I can definitely see it working. The motors are completely loose. I just need to be able to get both of these things in there at the same time. Why is that one so loose and this one's not? I guess it's not so tight that I can't just flip it upside down. Okay. Not gonna be so bad. Or maybe it is, I don't know. The other one came out. Let's put this one in first then. Being that it just seems to want to be difficult. There we go. There we go. Now tighten it, tighten it. Make sure it doesn't twist everything. So that, like, I'm finding as I turn this, these are trying to twist, which of course is going to mess up the belts. Maybe if I hold something between them. Okay, there we go. Done. Now I'm not 100% sure. What is it? Is it these that hold this on? It's got to be. There doesn't seem to be any other screws that would possibly fit. So that's one good thing. There's not much for hardware changes. Really not. Hey, Bert. My second impression of the Mini. Oh, they nailed it. They nailed it hard. It's the whole connection to the rail was bad before. Now that whole thing it's connected with basically 5 screws. It builds a little square. So yeah, it's a vast improvement. Like that whole square that makes up this attachment point versus these 2 screws, which, you know, even me doing that just with my hand, it moves. Yeah, it's great. Oh, we should identify what's what here. So the big long thing is off. Well, okay, maybe we don't need to identify what's what. I can basically go hot end, fan 1 and fan 2, and that is obviously the new hot end fan. Okay, let's tighten this up halfway. Uh-oh. That's fine, but that's not fine. What am I going to do about that? That's the only thing I can do. Loosen everything again. Come on. I know you're not going to stay there. I know as soon as I give up on trying to get it out of there, it's just going to fall out. I know how this works. I've been down this road before. Okay, so what are we doing here? This needs to be all loosened again. Yeah, it fell. Come on, don't do this. Don't, no, you're all falling apart right in my hand. Oh, come on. Very awkward. Would have been totally easier to say, screw it, and just put new belts on. I'm lying, it wouldn't have been. How is this going to work? See, the problem is you almost have to have them as tight as you can get them before you put that thing on, because as soon as you put that thing on, it pushes the things into those teeth. And then you can't tighten it. So it's a problem. This is all, that's all I'm saying. It's a problem. Come on, don't make me take the whole thing apart again. It's making me take the whole thing apart again. I knew it wasn't going to be easy. Especially when, like, you know, you're moving it around, everything's fine, and then suddenly the thing just falls off. That's not making it easy. Oh, come on. Get in the hole. Go in the hole. Like, it's right there. Just go in it. Go. Of course, it's like trying to push an elastic band. Like, straight. Unscrew the front idlers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe if I took the whole thing off and shifted it to the side, that might work. But then but yeah, now see, the problem is as soon as I take that stack down inside there, how am I ever going to get that stack back together? I think that doing 2 of those would be much more of a struggle than trying to get one of these, you know what I mean? I always wish these had more idler adjustments. Like this had more range. Same with the 2.4. It would make doing certain things so much easier. But again, that's definitely a constraint that you have to deal with anyway. Okay, well, this time, before I tighten anything up, I'm gonna do this. Oh, you mean the whole thing? Yeah. There we go. That's better. Much better. Yeah, I was desperately trying to avoid that. Sorry. Actually, it's funny, through the whole process, I was definitely trying not to remove those. I see what you mean though, you just loosen the screws if you have the whole thing detached. Okay. I think I'm gonna route that around the side this time. Because I had it in there and it was just blocking the access to the screw. So, heater, part fan, thermistor, X end stop, which doesn't exist anymore, and HE fan. So there's HE fan. Gonna have to release some of these wires. And obviously I'm gonna have to clean that up. Yeah. Okay, so for some reason that doesn't seem aligned, but I guess it has to be if that other one's going into the hole. This one has to go into the hole too, right? Okay, so what is that? Oh yeah, that's going into the 5mm or the 3mm nuts that were pushed down in that thing. I should have used these. Square nuts. Got to use them up somehow. Like what else? What other good are they? That's not right. Is that right? Nope. Where? That's not right either. There we go. So that's basically how the old one was held on, right there. So you got this movement. This one, there's 3 more screws to go on. That's going to make this thing basically a solid square. And you know, I'm not saying that this is like totally solid. It's still made out of flexible, somewhat flexible plastic, but compared to the last one, wow. And the last screw in the middle. Nice. Okay. don't understand, but I think there's an extra screw here. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. I mean the left one. You know what I mean. Hey, Griffin's Closet. 4G signal. Ah. Watching on your phone, eh? Did I miss? I did. I pushed it out of the way. There we go, lights installed. Those belts could probably be a tiny bit tighter. So now we got to figure out how this fan is going to be powered. So right now, I would say this is the fan. So what do we got here? This is the SKR V3. SKR E3 V2? No, this is V3, isn't it? V3? Get out. Yes. So, right now, the way this works is the ground is hooked up to where the fan is, but we're getting our power from the Z probe here, power, which I believe must be 5 volts. These fans are on here are 12 or 24. So all I really need to do is repin that into this fan 1 and change whatever, PA1, I don't know. No, because the fan's always on. I got to change the hot end fan in the firmware in the config so that it uses PC6. Right? That's all. So Pop that out. Oh no, oh no. Okay, so I just put a bunch of crap in there. So this must be good things. In one of these things that are all the tools for taking apart. Oh, okay, no, these are just supplies. Oh, looking good. There we go. We're basically trying to upgrade the hot end fan from the 5 volt that was there to the oh. Okay, where are we going here? Perfect. There we go. Doesn't seem half as hacky anymore. I always felt that was very hacky to get that 5 volt fan to work. But whatever. I think that's the assembly. I do think I will have to revisit the belts. But I'm not going to drag myself through that on stream. I'm just going to, when somebody else is streaming, maybe when on Sunday watching Steve's stream, I'll pull it over to the table and pull this off. But we'll see how far we get. We're only an hour in right now, so, or almost an hour. Okay, so let's get some power to this. I do plan on fixing that. I don't know what I'm going to do about it, but I do plan on fixing it. How the lowest point on the whole thing is not the feet, but the motor. Yeah. I think I'm just going to extend the legs down. So, what do I need here? I need a power cord. Where does one find a power cord in this place? Give me a second, I'm gonna go get a power cord. Power cord. Oh yeah, that's the other thing wrong with this. I wonder if I can fix it. So the other thing wrong with this printer is the neutral and the live are no, this, yeah, there's something weird with the way the switch is hooked up. So the light is on the switch anytime there's power. But I don't know if I can actually get this out of there. I remember how hard it was to get in there. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna mess with that. Maybe I'll just reprint the casing. Okay, so we're powering it up. I don't care what it says, we're powering it up. I really like the display on the V0.2. I really thought this could use a little tiny display. But more important, of course, are the lights. The lights are the most important thing. Okay, so the light macro didn't run. Okay. Or did it run and I just wasn't? Okay, here we go. V0. Okay. I don't know why, but it wouldn't load the site. Wouldn't load the page. Of course, it's Wi-Fi on a Raspberry Pi, so that might be why. It's not exactly a, you know, solid Wi-Fi platform. Oh. Okay, I don't know why that's a thing. What's going on here? Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to look at machine. I need to look at the printer config. And what we're looking for is the, oh, there's a bunch of things that need to change here. I need to configure sensorless homing. Yeah, awesome. Need to change PC6. Yes, PC6 is exactly, Jeff. And where would I? was definitely plugged into fan 1, which is PC7. Okay, yeah, PC7's fine. PC7's the one. It's plugged into fan 1. Here, PC6 is the hot end fan. So that should just work, right? This is bugging the crap out of me. Oh. No, that didn't work. Oh well. Okay. That works. Now, I don't know how sensorless homing works. We failed the prerequisites. We don't have a TNC 2130s. $2209s, is that what we got? Or $2208s? Huh? There are 9s on there? Well, let's just go to the sensorless homing on... Oh no, that's the same thing. Yeah, I was actually just thinking I should just fire up a switch wire and go look. So do I have to change jumpers here? That's the... Yeah, the pin on the board. So I'd probably have to change the... Change this. Yeah, it's one of the pins. Yeah. It's like this and this. I need a jumper there, I'm pretty sure. But there's more to it than that. There's a config difference too. Okay, jumpers. Where are you hiding? You know, I thought I was done with jumpers 20 years ago. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess a set of drivers for an octopus. 2209s, but it seems I've taken the pins out, the jumpers out. Ah, there they are. The great bag of jumpers. Okay, so now the big decisions. Red, white, or black? Okay, so we gotta know for sure. So it is the first one. One for each? Yeah, no, I don't want that. I only want X. Which I really hope is X. Because, you know, I can hook anything up to anything. I don't care. Like, they only say X. To me, it's like PC13 or whatever. It's not really PC13. It's actually PC1, PC0. But yeah, we only want the one. And don't do what I just did. Don't do that. Always shut it off first. Slow night, eh? Gotta figure out why those lights aren't working properly. Let's... No, it still wants to do that. That is just bizarre. Okay, so we need to set the X and Y. Why? Why? Hey, bigger fish. Why? So was it PA1? I don't know what that pin is. I don't see X diag anywhere. Homing retract distance. Above X and stop. Oh no, I see X diag. I see that. I'm looking for the pin number. Yeah. Well, let's hope it's PA1. Really? Oh, there we go, finally. Okay, so it saved it. I just need to do a restart. But before I do, I gotta go find out what that diag pin is. Of course, there's nothing in here. PC 0? No, you're a bigger fish, so I'm gonna listen to you. All right, where did I go? I went too far. So it's the same as the end stop pin then, is basically what's going on here, right? Because obviously you can't use the end stop and the end stop and I don't know what about what. Let's slow the homing down a little. Okay. Nope. Position end stop must be, it must. You must. Okay, Y works. So we didn't break Y. X is confused. I don't know what happened there. Did we hit something? Yeah, it's stalling right away, so I'm gonna have to change that threshold. Let's just go halfway. No, it didn't like that either. I think there's something else wrong. Hey, Grants Auto. Welcome to the stream. Lower. Yeah. Oh, that's the, I was wondering what was squeaking. Oh, let's fix that. That's no good. Well, we'll hit 75, we'll see what it does. No. There's something else wrong. There's something in my settings that's breaking it. I do remember this happening with something else. And I'm like, I'm down here, by the way. Just the damn mouse is like, you know, inaccessible. Unless I'm like hurting myself. Yeah, I don't know about that. I guess that makes sense. Oh, sorry. Here, this is what happened. I'm standing there watching it. Oh, okay, so it was like over here and something was somewhere else and things were like that. And I pressed the button and this is what we got. Like it was supposed to do that or something. I don't feel like I did anything. I feel like you guys did all the work. I just sort of followed instructions. But hey, it's working. So that's good. Let's do a quick check on the cooling fans. Wow. Wow. Nice. They're loud though. I don't remember them being that loud before. So what are we gonna do here? Let's go with 210 and 60, not 255 and 110, 105. Because I don't think we're printing a in ABS. This is what it's supposed to do at startup, but it didn't. Printed PLA at 280. It worked. There was no fires. I have accidentally pushed PLA through at 255. But I don't think I've ever pushed a printer up to 280 degrees that I can think of. I do have some polycarbonate nylon, carbon fiber nylon, CF nylon, that requires something like that, but I've never used it. Oh, that's one way to clean out a hot end, or destroy it, I don't know. Okay, so we need to print a thing. I'll tell you something, this is not my favorite Bowden tube run. Oh good, that's not going to continually come out over and over and over again until it drives me insane. That's going to be hard to deal with. Okay, no. Let's see, we got, whoa, don't do that. Okay, do it anyway. We got some, I don't know what people call this. I don't know why they would call anything that. when I read it, like I struggled to figure out what it said for ages. Am I doing the rest of the 2.0, 0.2 updates? No, I don't think so. I might put a display on here, but you know, putting a display on it's a pain in the butt. Yeah. See, I'm of the opinion that the name of the company is Arion, not Airy One, not Eerie One, not Ire Oni, but I think the name of the company is Arion. But Eerie no, Eerie. But yeah, I every time I hear people say it, I'm like, no, that can't be right. Somehow I need a one of these things. Somehow I need. But again, like, why? Like, I don't know, like, I look at it and I go, I must be an idiot. Because somebody named the company list and they're like, oh yeah, everybody will know what that is. But I hear every time that somebody pronounces it, it's different. Oh, too far. I'm not going to lose sleep over it, though. Not anymore. Whoa, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Drop a metal screwdriver into the circuit board on a running printer. Ow! Ow! Why so warm? Aw. Pnosin. I don't know. Minones? I don't know. Something's got to be silent in there. And in this case, I think it should probably be me. Okay. Let's lower that Z. Load some. Okay. Something's not sitting right. But, you know, again, there's no way to do anything about it except for take the whole thing apart. Because you can't get into the... you can't turn the gear manually like you used to be able to on Afterburner. Not this Afterburner, of course, because this thing was just as bad. Okay, how are we going to do this? How is this going to be a thing that I can do? Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's really nothing. It's not doing anything. It's just making noise. Oh, you can see in there. I don't think so. No. Oh, maybe. But yeah, whatever the case may be, it's not moving. Nothing's moving. Things aren't going where they should be going. And that seems to be a problem. Yeah, see, now there's another little issue. You know how much stuff you got to take apart just to do this? So yeah, it's definitely more solid. But it's also more rigid and more complex and harder to deal with. Hey, Sean. Yeah. No, I just the gears are tight or something like that. That's all that's going on here. Things are sitting wrong. But yeah. No, see the difference is the vast difference between these two. This thing is just held on by 2 screws. It's like the worst connection to a carriage that I've seen. This thing is properly mounted. Like the difference is huge. LGX Lite. Yeah, if you want to change all that up, sure. It'd be fun just to try it. But that gear isn't moving. Hey, hey, Bruce. Yeah, just trying to finish up this and get it installed. It doesn't want to be installed, of course. Oh, damn. Let me shut off the hot end. Of course, then I won't be able to extrude. God, you know, I really think it's more difficult than it needs to be. Okay, I don't get it. I just don't get it. Extruder extruding. No problem. Okay, let's start putting those screws back. I could figure out which they were. It's another one of those things where, hey, if it doesn't work, just take it apart and put it back together again. It'll work. I wish I could just do that with my life. Just kidding. Hey. What's going on here? That's awfully tight. Okay, so we think we're good, right? Ow! Let's try it. The wheels on the motor go round and round. So it worked. It extrude. Okay, let's put the next screw in. Okay. Yep. And this is the part I hate, because now these all have to come off. It's a real, like, you know, kind of hacky design in a way. Okay, so what I want to do is get some type of pliers These are not the type of pliers I want to get, but I have them in my hands, so I'm going to use them. And just give those a little tighten. Did I turn it on and back off? You know, I should really put that zip tie on there right now. While I have it in this state. Extrude good. Here we go. It's that one. I'm just guessing though. Nope. No, extrude good. Ah. Oh, I know which one it is. And of course I know which one it is. It's the fifth one, the one that screws right in behind the motor. Or the gear. It's going too deep, and it's basically screwing in and putting pressure on the gear. So it's this one right here. And there we go. It's like on a spinny thing. Okay, I guess I can probably go in run current 0.58, that's fine. It's like, whoa, don't do that. Okay, that wasn't good. So it works, but I'm pretty sure the hot end's clogged. Because of course it is. All it is the last thing it printed was ABS. So yeah, trying to push PLA through an ABS plug at 210 degrees, probably not going to happen. I'll be back in a second. Okay, now let's push that ABS out of there. Damn. Oh. Okay. So our problem here is that I think even when I started to build this, the hot end on the Dragon was clogged. And I'm almost wondering if this dragon in this machine is the cause of some of the problems, because it's always clogging. I blame the motor, but you know, I don't have dragons on well, I have dragons on everything except for the Trident, which is a Revo. So yeah, I'm not sure about that. I actually think it might be a different problem. Yeah. Let's see here. I'm going to take a quick look back. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. Okay, we'll just wait for this to cool down. As it does, I will disassemble it. Oh, can't disassemble it like that. It's got to be disassembled from here. That's no good either. Okay. Let's see here. I'm waiting for the hot end to cool down. There we go. Okay, it's 115 degrees right now. Let's just give it a minute, because you know, that'll boil the water in my, no, boil the, yeah, let's not touch that. And while I'm, you know, just taking it easy, yeah, so not even thinking about it. You know, I just basically, what would you call it? A soft fitting of the mount for the Dragon. I didn't actually fit it properly, and I went right to installing it today. So the problem is actually that there is no no spacer. It's missing. Okay, so that's the length I need. I can imagine that being a problem. Well, come on. Oh, there we go. I don't know what that was, but there's smoke coming from it. How? How? What on this possible thing could possibly short anything out? There's nothing. There's no bare wires. There's nothing. But yet I heard a and that was it. There's no bare wires on anything. Okay, so what's happened here? We're done. We're done. There's on the back of the fans, there's like a little PC board, and the leads are soldered to it. The whole lead and the whole lead and the solder trace has unpeeled off the bottom of the fan and shorted out against the power. So the question, of course, is, have I blown up my board? And it looks like I have. No, I've blown up a MOSFET on the fan, which basically means the fans will be on permanently. It's not the end of the world, of course, because there's other fan plugs. I can just move it over to the other plugs. But it is like a holy shit moment. I mean, sorry. A holy crap moment. Yeah, so the MOSFET's gone. So, those are plugged into fan 0. Well, let's see what fan 2 does. Fan 2 is on PB15. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm wrong. I'm absolutely wrong. It didn't peel. It didn't peel the circuit board, the thing off the circuit board. There was no shielding on that much of the end of the wire. Now that I've got it out of there, I can see that basically that lack of shielding you see on the ground wire, that would be what caused it. Yay! Come on, go on the thing. Just like that. Come on, couldn't you like pull a little Creality and put some hot glue on that thing? I had the motor, no I didn't. Clips for the intro. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. I still don't know what to do with this wire, eh? Oh, there we go. Okay. That's it. That's it. So, I'm gonna have to do some micro something on this fan. It also sort of looks like I'm probably gonna have to order myself a new board, because you know, that doesn't just happen and nothing, there's no consequences to it, is there? Is that a possibility? Whatever. Okay, so what do I need to do here? I need a flashlight. They don't look like I melted them. Oh well. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I did the same one twice. Okay, okay, we're good here. We're good, we're good. I didn't change it. I didn't change it. Okay. I didn't shut the flashlight off. You need a fingerprint to shut the flashlight off. I'm sorry, you'll need to log in to turn that flashlight off. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the board's okay. So I think what I need to do is pull all this apart and resolder this. So I need to resolder this wire because there's just way too much loose wire around it. It can just short out on anything. To me, it almost seems as though this cover should come off. But I bet you it's the cover on the front, not the cover on the back. Yeah. That didn't get me any closer to it at all. And this is a have to fix type scenario because those fans are not normal, not my normal fans. Whoa. Okay, that's not good. Yeah, actually, you know what? You know, like that one time that Creality did the right thing. They just did it in the wrong place, and then they did it everywhere. They put so much hot glue on the board in my Ender 3 that I destroyed the board trying to take the plugs out. Like it just, and it wasn't like good. Because good, I don't know, maybe that's not good quality glue, but some hot glue just peels off really easy. But some hot glue doesn't. And this was the stuff that got into everything. It was literally like, it's almost like they put it inside the plugs before they plugged the plugs in. Like there was so much in there. Yeah, I wasn't happy about that. So one of the only things on there with any value. Okay, so we're going to put some hot glue there and wet my finger and push it down. And then I'm going to do it again. There we go. To save me from myself. Yeah. And then when we package it all up as electronic waste, they'll refuse to take it back. Of course, we shouldn't be sending them our electronics waste anyway. It should be processed near us. No. It's like, should I put it in there without the cover on? And the answer was no. It's definitely no. Well, of course, it's going to be fine there. It's just a wire. But the problem, of course, is that this attaches to stuff. It's just fizzy water. Soda water. Not beer. So where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. I guess I should probably make sure this works before I go and put it all back together. Oh. So far, so good. Meaning the fan didn't come on. Yay! Okay, and the cooling fans work again. What can't it do? One of the most dangerous statements I've ever heard in my life. No. I can tell you that yeah, I bought that for almost for things like this, but I thought I would use it a lot more. I've used it twice in about 3 years. But yeah, I'm yeah. Okay. Let's see here. Nope. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, maybe 210 is not hot enough. Maybe I'll go up to 255. We'll clean out any of that bad, that leftover ABS that's in there. Because I know it's in there. We all know it's in there. It's got to be in there. Yeah, I think I still have that Creality board from the 5. Okay, that's SKR2. That's not a board at all. That's another SKR2. Ramps board. Oh, I've got a big Tree Tech TFT 43 that I'll never ever use. Oh, I know where the Creality board is. Yeah, I've got the one from the 5. Oh. Hey, look at that. It's squeezing molten plastic through a hole. I'm just looking for something to print. What do I want here? I want Dragon. Kelly Dragon. Vase mode pyramid. See, the problem with the TFT the displays is they only seem to work like for Marlin. I can't figure out how I can possibly use that display for Clipper. Okay, so we've got Voron 0.1. No, it's a 0.1.5. Not really. It's a 0.1 with an Afterburner. Really is all it is. Okay, so it thinks it's printing Voron parts. Let's go to just a fast print. It wants to lower the speed from 260 down to 120. I think that'll be a slower print. I don't know how its math works, but $120, so 260. Wall speed, wall speed, wall speed. Outer wall speed. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm good with that. Infill, 20, sure. Yeah. Oh, material. Material, 210 and 60. Yeah, what do you know? It all worked out. Print with Octoprint. Come on, Octoprint. Come on, Octoprint. Print with Octoprint. Why are you not listening, Octoprint? Sorry, I'm all out of screen and just this ghost in the background. I'm here. I'm here doing stuff. A Nerf blaster. I'm looking for something we can print in like, you know, less than an hour. It's not a boat. Something that's not a boat that we can print in less than an hour. And not a cube. Something that's not a boat and not a cube that we can print in less than an hour. I think that's all my criteria there. But for some reason, some strange reason, the printer will not come up. But yet, if I go over here and click home, it will home. I hate Raspberry Pis. I really do. I just hate them. Why is this a thing? Come on. So this is what's going on right now. You saw it here today first. This is the page. I clicked the button. It did the home. But if I'm actually going to you know, reload the page, it won't come up. Okay, it'll come up. It's going to make a liar out of me. I'm a liar. It just won't come up on this computer. We're on the same network. What's going on? Command prompt. Come on. Ping. Voron01.local. No response. Could not find. No response. Nothing exists of that type. ping Voron 01 ms.local. And this comes up with an address. How is this? You're on the same network. I'm literally streaming through this computer that we're looking at and monitoring the stream on the other computer that I'm trying to communicate to the printer with. These are both on the same network doing the same. Why my brain hurt? Sorry. Okay, you are on a DNS server 1.1, and you are on a DNS server 1.1. So you're both using the same name server, but you can't see each other. Okay. What's worse? What I think is worse is I'm wrong when I say they can't see each other. I can definitely copy files between the two computers. That is just literally insane. That's completely nuts. Restart my router. There's nothing wrong with my router. How would the... Like, that would mean ending the stream and like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That's not even that's not a way to fix any of this. So the problem here is this computer is an idiot and doesn't know what it's doing. ipconfig release renew. See, like, it like even, you know, it says you're offline. I'm telling you, this has nothing to do with anything but mainsail, the operating system that's running on the Pis. The printers do this constantly. Like, it's completely ridiculous. I have 5 printers. And there's times when I just can't reach them from any computer, and my only recourse at any or only can reach them from some computers, and not the computer that has the files on it. And I just go and I shut it off, and I turn it back on, and I wait, and it comes back. But it's really annoying, and it's something to do with the networking on whatever OS mainsail is running under. I know, Linux, but whatever flavor of OS, the networking is just junk. But it's been a problem since day one. It really has. My router is like one of those crazy high-speed multi-threaded gaming routers, and I've never really had a problem with it. Day modding is better than a day working. And nothing. Oh. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I have no idea what to do. Basically, if this thing can't communicate with the network, I'm disconnected from all my printers now. What do I do? What do I do? How do I fix this? Restart anyway, for Christ's sake. What? What? I'm sorry, but that's like going to massive extremes. That computer is not resolving the name of the printer. And you think reflashing the SD card's gonna get me there. No, don't touch the SD card. If there's a problem like this, don't touch the SD card. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with anything there. What's wrong is the underlying networking in a lot of these things is, what would you call it? It easily goes to sleep, where it suddenly stops resolving or returning the page, but yet you can still make API calls to it. It is a kind of a weird state it gets into. Like literally, if you have a browser open, you can tell it to start printing a file. But if you try to open a secondary browser window and browse to the dashboard page, it comes up and won't resolve. I don't know why that's a thing, but it has definitely been a problem. Okay, so we started this off by yeah, and there we go. Yeah, it was this computer being a dumbass. Well, it's not this computer. I can't say that because I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It happened like there's another computer sitting right there. I used to have 3 computers in the house. The 2 that we're working with right now, and a third one out in the like, I don't know, living room area, I guess. And that's what would happen. The one in the living room area would work and be able to do this, whereas the one in the back wouldn't. Okay, Dragon. Kali Dragon V1. And I occasionally have this happen with the Trident and the V2, but usually the fix has nothing to do with the computer or anything. Usually I just shift the angle of the printer and everything works. I know that sounds crazy, but that's literally what I do, is I just move the angle of the printer sitting at, and it's all good. Okay, so according to this, we should be good. I always find this weird. It's like the only printer I have with the measuring of the Z has nothing to do with where the bed is. Like, what? And even watching it, it's like weird. G-code files, Cali Dragon. No, my mainsail is way out of date. Mainsail on this is probably .1.2. But there's certain features of the new mainsail that I really don't like. And I've sort of figured out workarounds on the Legacy, and until I can make that sort of universal and get it applied to all my printers, I don't really want to upgrade anything else. And actually, I'm very much in the camp of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. When it comes to pre-installed stuff on a working printer that's not having any issues, it's working just fine all the time, I'm not going to be the guy who wrecks it unless it's for stream content. Sometimes for stream content. But yeah, here we go. Let's go, Zero. Let's go. And then next time, I probably won't stream that. I'll just print new legs and swap out the legs, because I don't think there's any point me streaming that. Oh, what's going on? Oh. Yeah, this would be the thing to see next. Is the thing that's actually going to move and do things. Damn, that purple's just way too purpley bright. Come on, get rid of the purple. Thank you. Oh, that's blue. That's really blue. Okay, I have a better idea. Wow. A little bit of adjustment on the fly, but I think we got it. Going to have to redo the input shaper. But yeah, it looks like we got a winner. Now, what I want to do right now is find something like a prop underneath the front of that printer, because it's wobbly. And I know I have something I can put underneath here to stop that. I just don't know what I can use, where it is. Here we go. Say Galaxy Black from Arion, if that's what they call themselves. Yeah, I think this is going to work. So I don't know what I'm going to print next on it. I do have a couple of ideas. More of something like a multicolor thing like this, which I might do. This is just like paper thin. This is just sort of an experiment that worked out okay, so I kept it. It's the bottom thing for this. I find now this is the usual test print, is the Cali Dragon. Starting to get bored of it. Not quite as bored as I am of you know, I'll never get bored of Benchies actually. The Benchy Bowl. All the Benchies. And every time I print a new Benchy, I just throw it in the Benchy bowl. Or the Benchy jar, I don't know. It's like a candy jar. It would seem that the Stream Elements bot is running. It's told me twice. Must be important. Where's it running? Sorry. I don't know. It sure seemed noisier when we just fired up the fans. It sounded like a rocket. Well, not a rocket, but a bunch of fans. So I guess with this one, you really, the speed we're printing at, we're not really going to see anything bad. We'll probably see bad stuff when we get up to the antlers on the dragon, because it's at that point where the, you know, the layer before hasn't had time to solidify completely before we're putting down the layer on top of it. But I guess that all has to do with, depends on the cooling. I'm definitely going to have to take these off and tighten the belts that way. You know, the belts are about as loose as they can be right now. Not that they're loose, but as loose as they could be and the printer still be operable. I would like to have the ability to tighten them a slight amount more. The other thing I wish is that this had, I keep on thinking bigger motors, but you know what? I still think those motors that are in there can handle more current than they're getting. I really do. Like the motors in the Legacy, they'll handle 2 amps. I don't think these are even set to 0.5. Or 0.7 maybe is where they're at. I know they're only 14 millimeter or 14 millimeter. NEMA 14 motors, and this NEMA 17s are the 2 amp ones, but I do feel, of course, as if I was able to turn it up. You want to see it? You want to see it faster? Okay, let's just pump it up to 150% and see what happens. It's not really that warm. The motor. You see, I'm with this. It's almost like I'm more worried about the A and B motor skipping, or the extruder motor not being able to take it, not being able to push enough. But of course, you could always turn up the temperature a bit. I'm sitting at 210 right now, so that seems to be fine. It hasn't hiccuped at all. So we'll just jump it to 200%. While that goes, I'm going to go put more, I'll make more coffee, because, you know, my crutch coffee. Okay. It's not really a horrible, horrible, horrible addiction. I just changed the acceleration to 5,000. Well, see, the thing with beer, though, is I don't think if I were to try to, well, no, maybe not. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. It's like, because coffee's damn expensive. I've got to start, oh, I don't like the sound of that. It's still laying down material, but I don't think it looks as nice. Drunks suck. Yeah. I don't drink at all. Like, at all. I haven't had alcohol in years. Doesn't mean I don't suck, though. I mean... yeah, so I use a Keurig, one of those Keurig things, and I have a certain coffee I like, and so for 48 cups of coffee, it's like $38. And I'm like, that doesn't compute. That's like 75 cents a cup of coffee. That's insane. And it's not even a full cup of coffee. It's only like up to here. A full cup of coffee. Damn. But, and I drink, I don't know, anywhere from 8 to 10 cups of coffee a day. So, you know, that's like $7.50 to $10 a day in coffee at home, which means I plow through a box of those Keurig things in like 4 or 5 days. And when I go grocery shopping, almost all of the price of what I pay for food is for coffee. Oh man, the more I think about it, the more ridiculous it seems. Yeah, here's like $30 for food and $40 for coffee. Oh, I don't have enough? Take the food away. I'll just get the coffee. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. And you know, really, it's the Keurig that's doing it. I have no reason to be paying that much for coffee. I could literally, like, I have a grinder, like like one of those hopper grinders that you pour beans in the top, you press a button, and ground coffee comes out of the bottom. I have these little cups you can fill up with coffee and put in the Keurig. I have all those things. I'm pretty sure that would make the price of coffee less than 25 cents a cup, maybe less than 20. So that would be like $2 a day. But you know how much work it is to put some beans in a hopper and press a button? And that's the other thing. That is the other thing. I can tell, like, I'm good at coffee. I'm good at that stuff. And I can tell when the seal's been broken on a K-cup and when the seal hasn't been broken. You just make the cup of coffee, and as soon as I taste it, I can tell. And what I find is coffee, when the seal's broken, tastes like, like, you know, like pert coffee, like it's already old before you've got to it. And when with the Keurigs that still have the pressure in them, that, you know, I'm like, yeah, that has a completely different taste. Speaking of, I'm gonna drink some of it. But yeah, I like my coffee. I really like my coffee. Almost as much as I like my 3D, well, no. More than I like my 3D printers. I think the worst thing for me, though, is, you know, heartburn. Yeah. See, I used to get heartburn a lot. It used to be a major problem. But I don't eat like I used to. As my metabolism slowed down, as I got older, I started eating less and less. And there was just a certain point where the heartburn just stopped. And I just don't get it anymore. And the funny thing is, like, what I eat, you know, what did I have for supper? Well, I had burritos. You know, it was basically yesterday. I found a way. You know, Taco Bell. The only good thing about Taco Bell is the meat, and they never put enough on it. Had to change your diet. Had to. Oh yeah, I was heading there too. I'd wake up in the morning, and my throat would be all burnt from acid that had gone into my throat and sat in my throat, Bruce. I'd wake up and it would be all scratchy and yeah. But yeah, as I got older, I started eating less because my metabolism, of course, changed, and my heartburn went away with it. But I guess other things could have changed too. You never know. You know, my stomach could have been really acidic or something. I have no idea. But yeah, I'm glad those days are gone. Drinking. Yeah, you know what? Oh, I love tacos. I love tacos, burritos, quesadillas, anything that has Mexican spices in it, and oh, so the Taco Bell meat. I've always loved Taco Bell meat. It's sort of the perfect combination of meat and paste for a taco. It stays in there perfectly. You don't have crumbles of meat falling out of your taco or your burrito. It's just the perfect consistency to stay in those types of things. And I love that meat. But of course, you making it at home, it's like, how the hell do you make this at home? I watched Joseph Weissman do it better, and what he did is he took some of it out and he ground up some of it. He minced it, like took a thing and like what do they call them? A multi-practic, a blender, a hand blender, and he blended up some of it into a liquid meat, and he mixed it back in. And I'm like, that can't be the way they do it. That's not the way they do it. And it turns out I figured out the way they do it. So I got some extra lean ground beef the other day. We're talking tacos now, eh? We've got our printer stuff is all done. It's all working. We're talking tacos now. Yeah, like mush. It needs to be like mush. And what it is, it's a slow cook. Normally you take this thing of hamburger, you're like, I want tacos, and you throw it in a frying pan and you fry the shit out of it, add some water, add some mix, and stir it up, and you're like, I got tacos. But you know, you started it at 6 o'clock, you're sitting down eating it at 6:30. The other day, I think it might have been, I don't know, I was working, so it would have been Tuesday? Yeah, it was Monday. It was Monday. I took half a pound of ground beef. No, I guess it was a pound of ground beef. It was half a kilogram of ground beef. Threw it in a frying pan, and I thought, hey, I can't constantly watch this. I'm gonna be working, and I just don't want to burn the shit out of it. So I'm just gonna turn it on 1, and I'm gonna walk away, and I'm gonna go and do my work. And I came back, and instead of it having, you know, browned on one side, it did something completely different. It's almost like it melted. It seriously is almost like it melted. It was browned on the bottom a little, but it was soft. It hadn't gone from that the raw meat to hard, bunched up raw cooked meat. It went from raw meat to like this soft, half-cooked meat. And I know this might sound gross, but it's not. So I stirred it up and I'm like, wow, like this is really wet. It's not cooking like it normally does, where you're basically evaporating the moisture as fast as you can and trying to brown that meat. So basically, yeah, it melted the fat. It sucked it basically pulled the water out of it. And this basically turned into something I could stir. And I'm not kidding, it looked gross. It was like, but I knew where it was going. I could see from what it looked like where we were headed. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna keep this up. So I left it on one, I came back for 20 minutes, did some more work, I went back, I stirred it again, and basically that ground meat cooked for like 2 hours at low heat. And when I got back to it, I was like, oh wow, like it was perfect. And even second day, because I always found second day taco meat better than first day taco meat. Oh yeah, that was the other thing that I did. I didn't, put the sauce in and add the water and just heat it up. I put the sauce in and added the water and I just let it cook and cook. So instead of the sauce being something that was on the meat, the sauce was something that was in the meat. And I'm gonna tell you, that was some of the best burritos I made at home, because the meat was so consistency throughout the meat, and yeah, there wasn't big chunks. It was all uniform and I don't know, homogeneous. Maybe that's the right word. Maybe that's the wrong word. I just pulled the word out of nowhere. Oh yeah, see, chili is again, like I've got these, the top 10 foods I like. Mexican food, which is, I do like it all. I like that juxtaposition between the vinegary stuff, like the salsa verde and stuff like that, and then the sour cream and the milky things, and yeah, it's just, yeah, I like that. And then pizza. I really like pizza. Pizza is a problem. I probably spend about, I don't know, 25, 30 bucks on pizza every week. Store-bought pizzas. Not the frozen ones, like the ones they make at the store. So yeah, pizza, chili. I'm thinking of cooking. I have a pizza in the fridge right now. I have a pepperoni pizza that was fresh made yesterday that I'm thinking of cooking after this is done. Because, that's what I need to be doing, is eating more food at 8:45 at night. It's going to be 9 o'clock by the time we're done, maybe even later. But yeah, food is awesome. I love food. Yeah, I'm just I'm thinking about heartburn again. And there's only one other thing I've eliminated from my life. But I think the heartburn went away long before that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it did. I also think it went, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure heartburn, yeah, it might have gone with the drinking. I don't know, I'd be guessing. Don't let you be a bad influence. I'm a bad enough influence on myself. Garlic. Oh, I love garlic. my mom, my mom's funny. She's like, "Oh, I don't like garlic. I just don't like garlic. If it has garlic in it, I don't want it." Like, make a lasagna. Oh, lasagna sounds good. I'm like, you know, you try to tell her that almost everything you eat, any prepared food of any type, almost all of it has garlic in it. Not like prepared desserts, but you know, those French fries you're buying, the you know, whatever flavored fries, they've got garlic. But it's when you overdo garlic that it can be bad. Oh yeah, garlic and onions, yeah. But yeah, garlic's almost in everything. Like you know, a lot of what I cook is just generic. You know, it's not like I'm making burritos every night. I often just, you know, toss chicken thighs and like broccoli and cauliflower or something in olive oil. Well, not together though. Chicken thighs and broccoli in different mixtures of olive oil, and I use those Clubhouse spice mixes. Like they come in pretty large bottles. Like they got a Tex-Mex, like a veggie mix, you know, chipotle. Mango chipotle, actually that's damn good. Mango chipotle, oh, it's good. And I make a lot of little easy dishes like that. And all of those things have garlic in them, all of them. Everybody's gonna be eating after this stream. Actually, because my oven takes like 35 minutes to heat up, I think I'm gonna heat it up right now. So even at that higher speed, we were running at 200% and 500 velocity and 5,000 acceleration. That looks like a pretty solid Cali Dragon. There's a little bit of stringing, but I have more of a tendency to blame Arion for that than the printer. And the reason I say that is because, you know, my knowledge. And now I want to take the pizza and make garlic butter and paint the crust after it's heated up. Oh. Oh, so you know, lactose intolerance you're talking about here. I found out something. I accidentally bought lactose-free sour cream. It was the same color packaging. I just grabbed it because the other ones were gone, and I'm like, oh, that's the right color. So I grabbed it and I, you know, bought it home. And I'm making burritos and you know, making all the stuff and making the things and eating the things, and I'm like, oh, this is good. This is really good. It's just big lumps of fat. Sour cream. Killing ourselves to live. But yeah, it was lactose-free sour cream. And I was done the first thing, and I'm like, I really like this sour cream because it doesn't get all wet. Because I find you buy normal sour cream and it just gets all watery. Oh yeah, I'm of European descent, so I'm pretty lactose tolerant. But yeah, we're not made to. Only children are supposed to be or can deal with lactose properly, or I should say, not children, because that would mean humans. But yeah, infants of mammalian infants. There we go. I got it. I nailed it. No, no, milk's for babies. When you think about it, we're taking milk for baby cows and drinking it ourselves. Kind of gross. Cheese is awesome though, yes. Cheese is one of the best things there is. I eat so much cheese. Ooh, that's pretty rough. I knew it would be though. The antennae. Ice cream and peanut butter. Yeah, so if you look at the back of the antennae, it is a little rough, but other than that, it turned out just fine. And I am going to say, as I move it around, I'm quite happy. I'm very happy, I should say, with Mini Stealthburner. It's definitely an improvement over Afterburner, Mini Afterburner. Mini Afterburner was very frustrating to me. But I think it requires some more testing. My next thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to run it tonight and see if it works. But I have this garbage. And it is garbage. It's total crap. And I'm going to see if it'll print. That's not it. What is this? Oh, it is. Oh, yeah. This is transparent TPU. So, if it'll print transparent TPU, it's a dragon in there. So, you know, it's the same with anything. If you want insanely good prints, don't use a V0 and a Mini Afterburner or a Mini thing. And if you're going to, print slower. You know, that's just it. If I would have printed these antenna at 100% instead of 200, they would have been perfect. There would have been no roughness on the back overhang. But all that roughness is because it was layering layers on top before it was fully dry. That's all that is. So I'm really happy with it. So yeah, transparent. Okay, so I have printed. I did I don't know. I think I might have only half of it printed, so I threw it away probably during the move. But yeah, I did a Voron cube in transparent PLA, and and basically that's what I did. 100% infill, all the lines going the same direction. And yeah, it was nice. It wasn't fully transparent, but it was definitely better than something that had, 20% infill and had different directions. So, yeah. And a switch wire and ender 3. Maybe a Mercury 1. Well, yeah, I guess maybe there's going to be a framing video soon, stream, where we'll be building the frame for the IDEX whatever. I don't know what the IDEX is going to be. I do know it's going to be a multi-motor. It'll have 2 motors for the Y. It'll have 1 motor for each of the X's. Yeah, we're gonna have to see. But for now, I think we have a winner. I don't know what else to print, so I'm just gonna maybe just print another Cali Dragon out of rubber or flexible plastic. But yeah, I'm gonna leave this here. It's been fun. It's been a great build. I suggest upgrading to anybody. This thing really truly is the worst of the Voron tool heads. Hey, Golden Jaguar, welcome to the stream. We're just signing off, but if you're interested, it's thumbs up on the mini Stealthburner. But yeah, I really find that this thing was the weak point of that printer. Like everything, the motor mount, weak, it moved. The whole tool head mount was flexible on the thing. So this one much more solid, really solid square built to mount everything. I'm very happy with it. First test print. Well, we won't talk about that, the first failure when I forgot to add that, that little piece of Bowden tube. It's so important. But the first actual test print worked well. I'll get some more done. I'll let you guys know on Discord. And if you don't follow me, or if you're not part of the group on Discord, links down on the bottom. If you want to support the channel, if you dare to. Thanks, Bert. Thanks, Alex, for the support, by the way. Links also down on the bottom, and thanks for joining me. It's been fun. I always like hanging out, and I'll be back real soon with the next project. Well, that'll probably be next week, but we'll see you then. Later.